we will see what Lab 2 does. So Lab 2 will install Prisma into our project. So from this folder, we will quickly switch to Lab 2. Git switch detach Lab 2. We are now pointing to, our folder now points to Lab 2. So again, we will down the containers and start this Lab 2. I will provide the link to the code in the description. Let's refresh Lab 2. Okay, so Lab 2. And if you look at the code in Lab 2, we have this Prisma folder. And inside Prisma, we have a migrations folder. And we also have a schema. Okay, and the schema, we are defining one post table here with this ID, title, content, published. These fields are, so this is how we define a model. We don't need to know SQL commands at all. But what Prisma does when we do Prisma migrate, it'll create this migration.sql when you do migrate dev, so that we know the structure that is going to be created in our database. So this is the schema that is going to be applied in the database. So what we will do now is we will launch Prisma Studio at this stage itself so that we can actually see what is happening in the database. So from another terminal, we will launch this Prisma Studio. So here, this is the Next.js application which has Prisma installed. This is the container. Or this is the service that is running the container. This is the npx that executes Prisma ORM. And this is the parameter for Prisma ORM to launch the studio on port 555. So if you browse port 555 now, we will have access to the Prisma Studio, which will give you access to the database. At this stage, we haven't got any database created. We will switch to Lab 3, where we will start creating the database model and see how the studio has access to it. We will terminate the studio. We will terminate the Next.js application.